Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Tabby Talks, where we have open discussions and share our minds and views on all hot topics, social media topics, and anything else the conversation takes us. I want to go ahead and get into this topic today, but first make sure that you comment below using the hashtag Tabby Talks if you agree or disagree with anything that you hear today. All right, so I want to go ahead and welcome. We got a very, very special guest with us here today. We got my boy Twan. What's up, Twan? How you doing? How you feeling?
What up, though? I feel good. Okay.
All right, how you feeling? How you been doing? Y'all might know him. He just was on the new Cheddar Boy movie, an iconic movie for Detroit. How you feeling coming up off of that?
Hey, it feel like a blessing. You feel me? It's a blessing in disguise.
All right, so how you feel after seeing yourself on the big screen? Tell me a little bit about that.
Man, it's crazy. Crazy, man. You know, sometimes you do something and not know if you really could do it, but when you see it and you do a good job and everybody telling you doing a good job, you know, it's worth it.
It's just a blessing.
Just a blessing, you feel?
All right, so tell me, how did you become part of such an iconic movie for Detroit?
Oh, it really kind of happened by mistake, for sure.
Okay.
You feel?
So how did that mistake happen?
I was chilling with my brother. You know, he wanted to go pop up on his man Ronnie, which is the director for Cheddar Boy Films, and he write, you know what I'm saying? So he went on here, checked him out, BSing around, chilling down there. We end up getting a little auditions, and he told me, like, I don't hear the audition, you feel me? So I auditioned, I got it, and bam, I'm in the movie now, you feel me?
That's what's
Shout
up.
out to Ronnie, man, for sure.
That's what's up. So tell me a little bit about the character that you play.
I play Cheddar Boy Trug.
Okay.
He like the older cousin, always in the mix, but he a hustler, you know, stay yayed up, pocket full of ducats, you feel me? But he basically, you know what I'm saying, he teaching them the roles of the game as he bump his head on the way, you know, he a little shice, but either way it go, he got his man's back, you feel me?
Okay. All right, go ahead and name your top 3, top 5 Detroit movies in no particular order. What's your go-to when you want to get that Detroit feeling, your go-to movies?
All right, for sure. All right, I got you.
Okay.
Buffed Up, that's one. 5-0, that's another one. Cheddar Boy, our movie,
Period.
that's one. The Mule, and 8 Mile.
All right, so I hear the one that sticks out to me is 8 Mile, of course. Everybody, Eminem put Detroit on the map for that. Why do you think that movie was so big and influential in like the rap culture and just Detroit culture, period?
Because it gave people to come out, a reason to come out and chill and enjoy themselves besides violence, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, even though it was a little bit in the movie, but and it gave a lot of jobs for the city. You feel me?
Everybody was working back then.
You feel me? Everybody was in that movie. You know
Everybody had a job.
Except me. What's up with that? You feel me? Like,
Put them on. All Detroit
sure.
movies coming up next. All right, so you also named a few comedies in there, and I know that you do more serious roles.
Right.
But you like comedies. Would you ever see yourself playing a comedic role? Would you like to play a comedic role in the future?
Definitely. I for sure could see myself make people laugh, you know. It's a lot of hard times coming and gas prices too high. So a lot of people say it, you feel me? So you need a good laugh every now and then, for sure.
For sure. Okay, so it's a lot of Detroit music that's banging right now, that's on the map.
Right.
That they didn't just, went nationwide with it. How do you feel about the Detroit music that's out now? Like, what's your favorite go-to right now?
My favorite go-to, I'm really an oldies type of guy. So
Okay.
if I'm riding around and I'm trying to party and I'm hanging with the fellas, you feel me? I'm throwing on that blade, that come roll with it, get high with it, count stack with it.
Okay, the classics.
You feel me? The classics, you know what I'm saying? If I want to get hustle mode up, you feel me? I'm going to go pay that boy, would you please boss up, you feel me? I'm going to play that for sure.
All right, so just talking about the Detroit fashions now. So I know remember back in the day, Big Block Gators, the Morris.
For sure, the Morris, yeah, for sure.
All right, so what's your favorite dress you coming from back then? Is the style changed? Are you still rocking some? Would you rock Morris today? What's your favorite dress shoes today?
Favorite dress shoe, let me see. I still throw some Kohans, some Hans,
That's
some
a classic.
Prada, you feel me? Gucci loafers, you feel me? I'm doing all that big boy stuff for sure.
Okay, so we're gonna name top 3 things Detroit is known for overall. It could be fashion, it could be the hustle, it could be whatever.
Okay.
If you see somebody out of town, what's 3 things that they can do or how they present themselves and know, oh, they from Detroit?
For sure. Cardi's. If that boy Jittin, he from Detroit. Yeah, everybody hustling in Detroit, so hustling for sure part of our culture. Yeah, for sure.
Period. Like you said, Detroit, we known for our fashions, our style, our flashiness, and definitely the hustle.
Right.
So, which is going to bring me to our topic. So, the topic is going to be Young Jeezy.
Okay.
Summer after summer, show after show. He come here and he sell out.
Yeah,
he
for
sell
sure.
out to the point where
For
he
sure.
got to add like surprise shows and stuff like that.
For sure.
So why do you think Detroit mess with Jeezy so tough and keep him coming here selling out shows no matter how many times he comes?
The hustling music. Like I said, Detroit
Right.
like the hustle, baby. So we want to hear something that get our hustle spirit high. You feel me? If I want to hear some get money music, I'm throwing on some Jeezy for sure.
Period.
You feel me? Trap or die.
Okay. So what do you think the correlation is between? Is it more his lyrics? Is it more his style that really speaks to like the spirit of the Detroit people?
Look, I ain't never want to dress like the nigga, so it's for sure his lyrics. It's for sure his lyrics, for sure. For sure.
All right. So speaking of his lyrics, you got a top 3 favorite Jeezy songs you can give us?
For sure, Soul Survivor, that's one for sure. That's a
Okay.
big one. Trap or Die.
Okay.
And, Bottom of the Map.
Okay.
For sure.
What's your top 3 Jeezy albums?
I ain't got no top 3, but I could give you my top 1, my go-to.
What's the go-to?
My go-to is Thug Motivation 1-on-1. That's my
Period.
go-to.
That's the classic.
You feel me? Classic.
If you think that's not a classic, you
Hey,
crazy.
You know, Cap, I'm a classic, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So for sure.
All right, so the last question, it's a tough one, but we got to get into this.
All right,
It was
for
a
sure.
moment that we thought would never happen.
All right.
When I first heard about it, myself, I thought it was fake.
Right.
When I found out it was real, I was hype as hell.
Right.
We talking about the Jeezy versus Gucci battle.
Oh, for sure.
The tough question, the tough question. Who won that battle?
The culture won that battle for sure.
Period. I like
Yeah.
that answer.
Culture
I like
won.
that
That was
answer.
something we all wanted to see. For
Yes, because for a long time, like I said, I thought it would never happen. You know the beef, the
Right.
how everything
Smoking
went
on
down.
Booty
That was a crazy
Deep.
moment.
Yeah, that was deep.
All right, so I know people were saying like Jeezy lost, he should have got back with Gucci, down
Right.
and dirty. Some people were saying Jeezy won because he a man of growth.
For sure.
And he took the higher role. How do you, what you feel about that situation?
Look, every man got to grow sometimes. That's how I feel about it, you know. If he felt that was the way to do it, then hey, you know, that was the way to do it. You feel?
Did you want to see him getting down and dirty, getting back at Gucci? Because you know he definitely can go in his bag and get back at Gucci. Did you?
Nah.
Did you want to see that, or did you just like it how? You like how it played out?
It was entertaining. That's all I can say. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know, I wasn't mad at it at all. You feel me?
It definitely was entertaining. I
real,
think
for
for
real.
me because I'm such a Jeezy fan, I wanted to see them jabs get back, but
you don't want to see no violence.
I wanted not real jazz, but
Oh, okay.
music
Oh,
jazz,
okay,
music
okay.
jazz. We're gonna keep it musically. I definitely wanted to see that, but I do respect it. I respect it. It was
lit.
good.
It was
It was
lit,
still
for sure.
lit. It was still lit. All right, so I want to go ahead and thank our special guest Antoine for coming out and sharing with us. Antoine, where can the people find you? I know you just did the new Cheddar Boys movie. Tell them what you got up next. How can we book you? How can we get in touch with you?
Well, you can get at me at my Instagram at my baby Twan _7674. Shoot me a DM about business, we can holler at business. Or you can hit me up at Plug Studios, you know what I'm saying? You can DM them too. As far as upcoming things I got going, Cheddar Boy Film got another movie coming out called Off the Porch, and you know, your boy cameo in that, you feel me? And I'm
That's what's
also
up.
working on my own show called Story Time with Twan with Plug Studios for sure.
I know
so be
that's-
looking out for that too.
I know that's definitely gonna be funny. Like I said, I
Yeah.
follow you on
Yeah.
Instagram. What's your IG one more time for the people?
At my baby Twan _7674 for sure.
Y'all definitely go ahead and check him out. Like I said, he shares some funny stuff. He has funny
Right.
videos himself. Again, thank you, Twan, for coming on the
What's
show.
up?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in into another episode of Tabby Talks. If you like the content, go ahead and comment below. Leave the hashtag Tabby Talks before your comments so we can go ahead and keep up with it. If you want to come on the show, go ahead and DM me in Tabby Talks or on my personal Facebook page if you got it. Or you can go ahead and email theplugstudios.com. If it's a topic you want us to talk about, go ahead and drop that down in the comments too. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Tabby Talks. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey, before y'all go, shout out to Ronnie and Rook, man.
Period.
My boys.